Born in Eritrea, Teklay and his family left for Ethiopia at a very young age. He later moved to East Africa in search of business opportunities. Shortly after, his family was forced to go back to Eritrea, leaving all they had worked for behind.
I've started when I was young with my parents in Eritrea. This was a long time ago, actually while I was still in school. Partially I was doing business as well. Later on, the parents, they helped me to move, to raise a capital, working capital. Then I moved to Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, I've been doing extremely good business, importation and distribution, the entire country. Well, unfortunately, you are aware that the Eritrean and Ethiopian border conflict also was not allowing us to stay there, to continue our life, our business. So we almost left everything behind. But thanks God, yes, we lost a hell of money. Still, we managed also to come with a working capital. Then everything was hard to restart again after establishing such wonderful company in Ethiopia. Then my idea was just to be within the region of East Africa. My focus was Kenya, to be honest. Then Kenya, I went there. I spent like 2 weeks researching if I can do something. I found it a bit difficult because of the security. At that time, Kenya was not stable. Then I moved to Uganda. Uganda, yes, Kampala compared to Nairobi was better in safety-wise, but still there was some issues. I was not that much comfortable also to continue.
How long did you stay in Uganda?
Like 12 days, I remember. This was mid of 1998. Then from Kampala, I went to Kinshasa as well. In Kinshasa, I found the market is big, though they had some security issue, but it was manageable. The culture, the language, the market was new to me. I'm original from Eritrea. Eritrea and Ethiopia, we speak almost the same language. So the language which I know, which I grow up. So my background for English or for French was zero, negative.
He moved around the region, starting up businesses in different sectors and countries in search for better opportunities. But later, he ended up settling in Rwanda.
From Kenya to Kigali, Bujumbura, then Dar es Salaam. All searching for a business, for opportunity. I found Kigali. At that time, the market was very, very small, but the safety was there. At least the sign of peace was ahead. So I decided to do business here. I went back to China. I started buying things from China. The first consignment was 4 containers. And I managed to sell them in 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, 4 containers. So we started, the first month was with 2 or 3 staff. After 2-3 months, we had 12. Then gradually now, Rwanda became the mother company of Simba supermarket. Rwanda has 180 staff. Simba has more than 430 staffs, which is under one company. 2008, we start establishing with a good friend of mine, Mr. Gasana Charles, a supermarket which is called Simba. That supermarket, yes, he was importer. I'm importer as well on the same time. So we had difficulties in selling our goods. There was no that much supermarket at that time. So we created that supermarket. The people appreciated it. So now Simba has 5 branches. Hopefully we are going to open also the 6th one soon.
In due course of different business encounters, Teklay points out his biggest challenge while setting up businesses in these particular countries.
Coming to new country, to new culture, with no communication skill was not easy. That was the most difficult time I had.
The daring businessman points out one of his biggest lessons he has had to learn, especially dealing with his peers within the African continent.
Partnership is not easy. First of all, you need to understand each other. The taste of people is different from place to place. That is the most difficult thing I see in Africa. I'm sorry to say that, but I don't know, we are way behind in partnering among the continent's people. If you have a good company, a supplier from Europe, for example, when you sign a contract, it's a contract. Everyone is binding by that contract. But when it is in our continent, still a lot of issues. People, they change overnight their mind. Even to export, not only to import. If we have something here, if there is no restriction, we can send it easily to neighboring countries and beyond. But if there is a restriction, then it will be difficult. Yes, but of course, the first project we have is going to be on real estate. We already bought a land, so soon we'll start developing some flats. Beyond the border, not immediately. Even though we have it in mind, but still we need time. But of course, as a plan, before 3-4 years, we can do it. But after 3-4 years, yes, we have to have number of supermarkets in the region and beyond the region.